political secretary mentioned that when it comes to constitutional matters, perhaps she should refer to, that we should all refer to the good Dr. Aziz Bari. Ya, seperti istilah politik tadi baru mengatakan, bila timbul bab-bab perlembagaan ini, elok kita tumpukan perhatian kepada kata-kata daripada ahli-ahli perlembagaan. Jadi kita jemput sekarang Dr. Aziz Bari untuk memberikan pendapat beliau tentang isu pelantikan SUK ini.
Assalamualaikum, salam sejahtera, good afternoon to all of you. I don't think there's any need to get or to go into details of the technicalities of the appointment and the constitution, because I don't think that's the right time to go to court. I just want to summarize or to highlight some of the I think major points pertaining to the amendment or the proposed amendment. Anyway, by the way, I think today someone might have read the report that former Prime Minister Dr. Mahathir made a statement that there's never been any amendment to the Constitution. I wonder what he was trying to say. Anyway, the amendment was the amendment that to restore the position, the pre-1993. Or something like this, that nobody actually has the final say over the appointment of the State Secretary. To my mind, is an open and transparent process where there is check and balance. So the Sultan is playing the role of check and balance, getting the recommendation from the appropriate Business Commission. But at the same time, he, as a constitutional monarch, must give regard or must listen to the advice of the Besar. So this is, I think, the crux of the matter, because some people, I think, got the wrong impression that they are trying to restore the monarchy, which I think pretty inaccurate, because we are talking about the constitution now. So we are talking about the constitutional monarchy. Tuan-tuan dan puan-puan sekalian, saya fikir itu satu perkara yang penting perlu dijelaskan, bahwa kita bicara soal raja yang berperlembagaan, dan di negara kita sebenarnya tidak pernah wujud raja mutlak, oleh kerana sebelum merdeka pun raja-raja Melayu sebagai ketua agama Islam tertakluk kepada beberapa sekatan, baik yang bersifat moral, bersifat adat dan kebiasaan, dan mereka sebagai raja Islam adalah tertakluk kepada prinsip syura atau consultation. So this is a very important principle to remember when it comes to the operation of constitutional monarchy in this country. And then, of course, we've got to remember also that the Sultan played a key role in ensuring that we have got neutral and professional public service. So this is where it's very important to remember that even though he needs to listen by the advice of the Menteri Besar, the government of the day, he has the right, or in fact, I would say the duty to make sure that the public service is not manipulated by the government of the day. So this is very important. This is where you find that the amendment that's going to be tabled tomorrow is basically about bringing back the true and actual position in the Constitution. What has been done so far is that I think because we have not seen, or rather we have not lived under different type of government, so the public servant, pasukan kerajaan, seem to think that they have to be loyal to the government, which is something that is completely wrong, because the public servants need not be loyal to the government. Of course, they have to carry out the order of the government of the day, so long as these orders are in line or in line with law. So this is, to my mind, very important as far as the appointment of the as is concerned. And sebentar tadi Pak Eka telah menyebutkan satu amalan yang telah pun dilakukan selama ini, di mana Tuanku menimbangkan calon-calon yang telah dikemukakan oleh Suruhanjaya Perkhidmatan yang berkenaan dengan mengambil kira nasihat yang diberikan oleh Menteri Besar. Ini sangat penting oleh kerana sekiranya Menteri Besar tidak diberikan peranan, sudah pasti kita akan mendapati suatu perkhidmatan awam yang bertentangan ataupun tidak selari dengan kerajaan yang memerintah. Ini sangat penting oleh kerana kerajaan yang memerintah dipilih oleh rakyat, dan perkhidmatan awam yang berada di bawah Menteri Besar itu mestilah satu perkhidmatan yang profesional. Jadi tuan dan puan sekalian, saya ingin menyentuh sedikit soal kenyataan Ketua Sosial Negara beberapa minggu yang lalu yang mengatakan bahawa kerajaan negeri Selangor telah pun diajak berbincang dalam soal pelantikan, dan beliau menyebut bahawa SUK yang lalu telah pun dibawa berbincang. Saya ingin menyebutkan bahawa kerajaan ialah Menteri Besar dan Exco-nya. Kerajaan bukan SUK, ya. Sebab Menteri Besar ialah ketua kerajaan dan SUK hanyalah merupakan pegawai kerajaan yang mengetuai pentadbiran. Sebagaimana juga di Perintah Persekutuan, kerajaan diketuai oleh Perdana Menteri dan perkhidmatan awam diketuai oleh Ketua Sosial Negara. Jadi teman-teman sekalian, pindahan yang akan dilakukan besok akan mengembalikan insya-Allah apa yang telah pun dijalankan sejak merdeka, yang telah pun dicuri oleh UMNO secara tidak sah pada tahun 1993. Jadi secara pengurusi saya fikir setakat itu sajalah apa yang saya perlu sebutkan di sini. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum dan salam sejahtera.